All right.
I like this. It's more spacious.
Yeah, it feels good, huh? So welcome to Leg Day. Thanks for playing with the way we're facing today. So at home, you're going to want a set of heavy weights and light weights. I got a plethora back here. And let's go ahead and start in the middle of our mats. We'll just start with our hands at our side and our feet parallel. We'll start with a few different breathing techniques. So go ahead and close your eyes. Relax the hinge of your jaw. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And arrive as you stand firmly in your footprints. And with your feet grounded heavily upon the earth, begin to breathe in a little deeper and out a little longer. Visualizing the breath caressing you completely. Now as you stand, make sure the back of the knees are not hyperextending back, and lovingly, with intention, hug the muscles of your legs into your bones. And feel how that solidifies your presence here in this place. Now as you hug in this way, continue to still breathe in deep and out long. We're going to begin to move the breath a little more potently through the body. Visualize this with me. As you inhale, draw the breath up through your feet, all the way up through the legs, belly, chest, heart, up through the head and out through the crown of the head as you inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to receive the breath in from the heavens through the crown of the head and allow it to move down, down, down the torso, through the legs, and exhaling completely out through the feet. So it's a breath that feels like it's just washing you completely. Inhale, receiving from the earth. Draw the breath up. Use your visualization through the feet, through the legs, belly, spine, all the way up and out through the crown of the head. Pause there for a moment with your feet grounded and your torso buoyant. And exhale, keeping the spine and heart buoyant. Bring the breath through the crown of the head, down, journeying through the body, down, descending through the legs, rooting past the feet. So the breath is pretty potent here. So I'm going to join you as you continue in that play. Three more rounds. Do the last round on your own. I love how this breath work allows me to feel connected to the earth and at the same time expanded out into the heavens. It's a breath that allows me to feel as if I'm energetically washing myself clean. Opening to the newness of right now. Take your hands to your heart in a prayer as the breath softens completely and dissolves back into a natural form of breath. With your hands at your heart, feel the warmth of your touch and take a moment to consider a few blessings in your life that you've yet reminded yourself of today. Awesome. Inhale, stretch your arms up high. Keep the feet grounded. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow. Keep the finger pads on the floor as you inhale and extend forward again. And exhale, bow. So you can keep your knees bent. You can bend them as deeply as you need to so that you can continue to use your fingers like little kickstands. And exhale, bow. One more time. Inhale, look up. This time, go ahead and walk your hands forward. Walk your feet back, coming into down dog. And then go ahead and pedal the feet in place, bringing some attention into the calves. And you can take these little steps in place as fast or as slow as your body is desiring right now. What a blessing that we have a practice that allows us to tune in to the needs of our bodies. And at the same time, expand our boundaries. Come down to the knees, cat-cow. So let's seamlessly flow through this. Inhale, sits bones left, chin lifts. Exhale, curl into the navel. So the chin comes to the chest, the tailbone curls under. Ooh, that feels good. Let's go 2 more times, following the breath. Coming into a neutral spine. We're gonna go ahead and take the left leg up, reach around with the right hand, spread the toes, breathe into the back body. And then root the tailbone and begin to slowly extend the back leg upwards towards the sky. You'll get a nice stretch there through that back hip flexor and quad. Keep the back of the neck long. And to come out, we're gonna stretch the back leg back and reach the front arm forward. Here we go. Big inhale. Go ahead and extend the back leg back, reach the top arm forward, and come on down to neutral. Let's take the other side. So a little bit of balance challenge right off the bat here. We get a crisscross there as you reach your left hand around to meet the right foot. And then go ahead and really spread the toes. Root the tailbone, and that activates a greater extension through the legs. So root the tailbone and then reach from pelvis through the legs as you take the foot away from your booty. And then we're gonna inhale, open it up, reach the back leg, extend the front arm. Good, coming back to neutral. Go ahead and extend up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. This time walking the hands back to the feet, forward fold at the back of the mat. Lift the belly, ground through the legs. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to hips. We're gonna alternate lunges here. Nice and basic, here we go. So start to pick up the tempo a little bit, get those legs warmed and ready for the weights. Keep the hips and shoulders square straight ahead here. Nice. As you bend the knees, the back leg, it's like the knee will maybe touch the floor gently, but it definitely won't thud into the floor. And it doesn't even necessarily have to touch the floor. I like to think of my back knee as just about to tease the floor, like it's about to touch it, but it doesn't quite. Nice, we're gonna do 1 more each side. And then go ahead and come to the back of the mat. Let's open up the feet so they're outer hip distance apart. Take it to the bottom of your squat. And pulse it down on the bottom. Heavy in the heels. Go ahead and lift the low belly. Keep the feet grounded. And inhale, swoop to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Come on back down to the bottom. And we're gonna pulse it here. So this morning as I was coming out of bringing Kylie to her classroom, walking back to the car, I looked up and there was this huge rainbow and it was so beautiful and so bright and it was there at like the perfect moment for me. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time on the ball, we're gonna pulse it. It was like I heard this little whisper of, just continue to count your plentiful blessings. And that moment I look up and booyah, a huge one of those rainbows you can see from the, start to finish. One of those rainbows where even the purple color in the rainbow is so vivid and bright. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands to heart. Standing on the left leg, take the right leg up into a thigh stretch. So as we move through our challenge, when the legs are going to be burning here pretty soon, I want to encourage you to count your blessings. It can be so easy to want to bail out, kind of quit and finish before end of story. Go ahead and switch sides. Staying attuned to the body's needs. So if it's aching in a certain way that you have to stop, of course you do. But counting the blessings of how amazing this is that we have a practice that's going to make us stronger, more agile, more powerful. Go ahead and bring the feet to the floor. And last little stretch here. Let's just organically twist out the spine. How has your body blessed you today? Tune into that as you move fluidly through the central channel of your being. Even in this moment, feel how sweet it is to feel the breeze on your arms as you move side to side. Maybe these arms allowed you to embrace a child or a lover today. Go ahead and settle into the middle. And here we go. So we're going to grab a heavy set of weights. And what we're going to do is we're going to cycle through, I think, 3 or 4 different exercises today, okay? So we're going to start with heavy weights. And the first exercise is going to bring the right foot forward, the left foot back. So for you guys at home, I'm mirroring you. Actually, you know what? Doesn't matter because we're just going to be in major repeat mode, about 40 reps here, okay? So the weight is heavy enough that by 30 you're burning. Back heel's lifted, ground the front heel heavily. Go ahead and stand up tall through the heart. Yeah, exhale, bend those knees, and inhale, come on up. Bend the knees and hold here. So in this posture, the front knee is over the ankle, it's not way forward. If it's way forward, you'll feel a lot of flexion being took in the front ankle, and we don't want that. Draw the tailbone down, lift the belly. Oh yeah, inhale. Come on up, pull the muscles of the legs up from knees to hips. Every time, consistently create that lift in the quads. Down and up, here we go. So that's one way to activate muscular integrity. Lifting from the feet all the way up the legs into the hips. Another way is to isometrically pull the legs towards the middle line of your mat or towards the middle line of your body. And can you feel how that activates the inner thighs a little bit? The drawing them up really activates the quads. But hug to the midline as well. And go at a tempo that serves you. So, do you have any idea how many we got?
20, yeah.
20. Whoa! 21. Yeah. If at any time you need to lower the weight, like grab 5s instead of 10s, or just lose the weight completely, go ahead and do that. But stay in the game. Exhale as you come up. What do we add?
I have a
36, 37. Good. To come out, we're going to bring the feet together. Bend the knees to lose the weight. So we're just going to transition out of that mindfully because it could be real easy to just kind of boom. Go ahead and shake it out before we swap sides. Could you feel that in the back calf?
Yeah.
I could. Go ahead and stretch that back calf out. And the quads?
Yeah, like on the side.
Nice. All right, beauties, right to the other side. So there's a good distance between the feet. Go ahead and square straight ahead your hips and shoulders. As you inhale, lift up from hips to armpits. Here we go, front heel heavy, down and up. So absolutely this can be done with 0 weights as well. Move this through this set with a sense of awe. Like how freaking amazing it is the way our muscles strengthen. The design of them to contract and extend. Awesome, good. Heavy in the front heel. Lift the muscles of the legs up like a tight pair of yoga pants. From your feet into your hips. And I promise you that changes the exercise completely, doesn't it? It takes it from something that's at about 100% to like 500%. Last 10. Hug the outer hips in as well. Beautiful tempo, ladies. Really, really nice. 3, 2, 1. Come to 2 feet to bend the knees. I don't know what I would do if I had to count these all on my own. Stretch out the other calf. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Exercise number 2, we're gonna come into a kneeling posture on the floor. So what we're gonna take here is a lightweight or no weights. I'm gonna grab a 5-pounder. If you need to double fold your mat or place a towel or something soft under your knees, go ahead and do so. You still want it to be firm though, so not too squishy. The blankets will be open. Okay, so we're gonna place the knees sit bone distance apart. So when you look down at your femurs, they're parallel. They're not like this, okay, but more parallel to each other. Then point your toes, spread out the pinky toe and anchor the toenails. Lift up tall with the heart and draw the tailbone down. Okay, as you draw the tailbone down, the low belly stays lifted. Maintain that as you hinge straight back. Good, so from hips to knees there, that's a straight line, and come on up. You want to keep working those toenails into the floor to keep a stable, strong foundation. I want you to also pretend like there's a yoga block in between the base of your shins. And hug into that yoga block. So the base of the shins are snuggled to midline. Draw the tailbone down a little bit more, Lori. So where we want to stay away from is dipping back like this and taking it in the low back. Lift up through the back body, draw the tailbone down. And if you feel like you keep dumping back, awesome. If you feel like you keep dumping back, try it without any weight at all. This exercise will sneak up on you. Awesome. Everybody in the room is keeping the weight close to their body. And that's what we want to make sure of. We don't want the weight way out in space, which can compromise our form. What do we got, Soch?
I think we're at 30. I think.
One more.
I didn't count.
Good, come on up. I know I got to the burn, and that's where we want to get the last few, where it really feels like, woo, I can feel the quads. And this is the main focus of this workout tonight, the quads. Which of course the lunges and squats, they're activating everything. The hamstrings, the glutes. Okay, it looks like this. Boom, for low impact. Make sure when you come standing here, you don't hyperextend back. Option 2 is full explosion, okay? We're gonna do 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, here we go. Low impact is gonna go down to the squat and come up. So I want you to come up with a little bit of fast twitch muscle use So, but I want you to make sure you don't hyperextend back. So stop at about 95%. Of course, if it feels better for you to just take it slow, then go ahead and take a slow tempo. I just want to give you some variety. If you can mix it up a little bit. Good? 20, here we go. Drive the booty back. If you want to make it even more challenging, lift the arms on the plyo jump. Good, drive that booty back on the jump. Halfway there. Come on, power through those legs. Good, when you leave the floor, lift the quads up to the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Grab a drink, nicely done. So that was round 1. We're gonna go through that 2 more times. Seemed like there was something in there. Okay. So that's it for our R&R. Let's come on back to the bend our legs in front because we're gonna do both legs. So we're coming back to our heavy weights. Ground the front heel, lift the back heel. Go ahead and stand up tall and bright through the torso. Awesome, hug the legs to the midline and maintaining that embrace. Let's do this. Now you may feel a tendency to uproot the feet when you straighten the legs. Keep pressing the feet heavily into the floor so the foundation stays anchored. And from the anchored foundation, engage and lift the quads. Because we see the rainbows when we do. Keep that chin lifted. Keep that head high. What do we got?
22.
23. So if you need to lose the weight to stay in the game, I invite you to do that. Nice, Laura. Nice, Kristen. Last 10. This is where it counts. Come on, activate the back leg too. 5, 4, hug to the midline, outer hips in. 2, 1. Yeah, come to 2 feet to lose the weight. That's a glute activator too. Yeah. Okay, stretch out the back, that back calf. I feel a lot in my back calf. Let's go ahead and take a little down doggy. Walk the dog, that'll get into there nicely. Walk to the top of your mat, folding into your heart. Take a moment to consider a way that nature has blessed you today. Lift the belly, ground through the legs, and rise. Hands to heart with gratitude for the plentiful, plentiful blessings in our life. Oh yeah, let's take the other side. So hips and shoulders square straight ahead. You want to hold on to the weight but not grip it super tight with the hands. Here we go, down and up. Envision the tailbone and it goes straight down. So to take the tailbone down, lift your pelvic floor muscles and lift the low belly muscles. And as you play here, take note, what part of your front foot tends to uproot from the floor? Probably the same part of your foot that would uproot in standing balancing poses. So it's nice to get acquainted and familiar with the tendencies of your feet in that way. Thank you. Halfway there. So I switched up my breathing here, exhaling down, inhaling up. Find out which one works best for you in this moment. 10, here we go. Bring it home, 9. Good, lift the low belly. Shoulders right over the hips. Head is held high. Last 5. Can you tell this is where it counts? 4, 3, 2, yeah, 1. All right, get rid of the heavy weights. Bend the knees to do so. Come onto your mat. We're gonna come right into it. Hinges. So the femur bones are parallel when you look down at these beauties. Toes are pointed. Go ahead and click the toenails and solidify the foundation of the legs. Awesome. The weight's close to the body. Go ahead and root the tailbone. Here we go. Hello, quads. Awesome. Awesome root of the tail. From your hip bones, activate the rooted quality, the grounded quality here by reaching from your pelvis through the bones of your legs into your knees and shins. Keep that go-go gadget extension alive in the legs. And then because that's so strong, now we have greater potential to lift up from your sacrum up through each vertebra another inch taller. Yes, beautiful, Joy. So we're using the root in the legs to create more spaciousness through the torso. How many?
That's 52.
Okay, we're gonna hold, take it back and hold. Oh yeah, come on up. Take that weight off the side. Push on back, child's pose. Big toes touching, open up those knees wide. Let the body settle, breathe in deep, breathe out long. How has somebody else blessed you today? Maybe a stranger smiling at you spontaneously. Or maybe someone gifted you a shoulder to cry on. Maybe even just receiving an email from somebody you haven't heard of from in a long time. How have you been blessed by somebody else today? Breathe in deep, breathe out long. Come on up into down dog. Walk the doggy dog with lifted sits bones. And walk to the top of your mat. Lift the belly, anchor through the legs and rise to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. 20 squats or plyos, here we go. Really activated as you extend, as you press off the floor. Lift the muscles of the quads up into the hips. That can take it from 100% to 500% effectiveness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hallelujah. Oh, down dog. Go give a little R&R to the legs there in down dog. Good, walk to your hands, bend your knees, come onto your butt. We do have one more round, but let's go ahead and shake out the legs. So coming onto your back, actually just go ahead and bicycle them. Woo. Reverse that bicycle. And lift the legs, shake them out. Holy moly. Shake through the ankles, calves. You can get some love taps. Good, draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. Genuine loving hug. These legs support us so wildly, so sweetly. It's a gift, this practice we're giving our body. A true gift. Feel your body receiving that as you give generously of you. Roll to your side, come on up. Oh yeah. So last set, you may choose to change up the weight. I think that I will. I think I'll go to 10s now. And on the third set, you might come to no weights. So as you set yourself up here with one foot in front of the other and the tailbone rooted down, take a moment to commit to you. Here we go. Keeping the head held high. Feel the sweat dripping on your skin, maybe the breeze caressing your sweaty skin. Awesome. Keep the gaze soft. Yes. And with awareness, feel the way the front foot moves. And it's typically going to be one point of the foot. For me, it's the root of my big toe that likes to uproot. So knowing that, I have a lot of my attention and awareness is right there in the root of my big toe. 31, 32. Keep buoyant. Lift from your hips to your armpits. Yes. Bring it home. Last 5. Good. Come to 2 feet. Bend the knees. Come into down dog. And walk the dog. Good. Walking the dog, feel the calves open. It's like as we move through with these weights, we're gifting the body its capacity to become stronger. And at the same time, we open up to create suppleness. Walk forward, root through the legs, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend the knees, grab weights if you're using them. We'll take it right to the other side. If your quad muscles could talk to you, what do you think they would say? Like, do they want to be strong? Do they want to be challenged and taken to new levels? Yeah, they do. That's what mine says too. All right, here we go. If our quads could speak. They may say some 4-letter words as well towards number 40. Breathe fullness into your back waistline. Keep the feet heavy upon the earth, even as you stand up tall with your head lifted high. Beautiful, Kristen, beautiful, beautiful alignment. We're almost there. What do we got, Soj? 28. If your quads could talk, how happy would they be for this opportunity to be the best they can be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, you can get rid of those weights. Let's go ahead and walk the dog. Come onto the knees and prepare for the last kneeling hinge exercise of our practice. Unless you go home and do more tonight. This will be the last set of hinges of the day. Ground the toenails into the floor. Anchor the legs, lift the heart. Here we go. Take it back as far as you can. Find that edge, and come on up. Every time, find that edge for you back there. Yes. Awesome. Spread out even through your pinky toe. That'll help to activate the outer shins and hug them in. That creates a firm foundation. Awesome. 5 more. Your firm foundation allows you to stay lifted, allows you to stay buoyant. This morning when I was really frustrated over something I truly have no control over and I've been frustrated about for a while, hold it back. I started to cry. My husband asked me what I started to cry. And so he holds me and in comes my daughter into our bedroom and she just snuggles into the hug too. Go ahead and come on up. And for me, that's my solid foundation. And to be able to have that support allows me to lift up from those times where I just feel like I could collapse. Go ahead and rest back into child's pose. We're gonna give a little R&R to the legs before we come up for our last power set. And then we're gonna stretch it all out really nicely, ladies. Take a moment to consider the things in your life that are your foundation. You may not have a husband or a wife or children, but maybe your foundation is your spirituality, your meditation practice. Take a moment to consider the foundations in your life that hold you up, that lift you up in those times that you feel like you could collapse. May we be very present with these foundations in our life. Inhale, come on up. Okay, you know what we got here. Last 20. Squat or plyo jumps. Here we go. Yeah. So you're getting so strong, girl. Keep the knees as wide as the ankles as you bend. Very nice. Keep the head held high, even as you squat. So not so much here, Lord, but keep the head above the heart through the whole sequence. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, down dog. Awesome, ladies. Inhale, plank. Exhale, come to the knees. Cat-cow. Start to lengthen and deepen your breath. Come into a neutral spine. Make your way to your belly. We're gonna take a thigh stretch. Here on our belly. Doesn't matter what side you start on. because we got two sides. We're gonna do them both. So go ahead and just take whatever comes natural for you. Spread the toes. And root down through the tailbone. As the tailbone moves, that's the initiation. That's like the start point for extension to move through the body. So root the tailbone and then use it. It's like an ignition. Is that the right word? That turns on a car. It's the spark. So as the tailbone moves down, use that to ignite extension through the legs. Yeah, switch sides. Oh, that feels good, yeah. Nicely done, ladies. Let's go ahead and release. Push straight up and back into down dog. Go ahead and bring your feet together. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Bend the left leg 90 degrees. Spread the toes. And then open up your hip, open up your belly and heart to the left. As you reach your spread toes way off to the right side. Now as you inhale, get a little longer between your right armpit and your right outer hip. Good, root the tailbone and unwind. Step your left leg through to a low lunge. Hug the legs to the midline. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Oh yeah, that feels good in the glutes. Left hand to the floor. Let's try it with the knee down. Lower the back knee. Hug the legs to the midline. Inhale, swoop the left arm up. Exhale, touch the floor. We're gonna do that one more time. You choose, back knee up or down. Good, touch the floor. Step back. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the right leg 90 degrees. Point the back toe for a second. Point the whole thing. Now keep the ankle joint pointed, but just flex back your toes. Okay, now keeping that articulation in the foot, open the belly and heart to the right. And root the tailbone. Reach back through the legs. Root the tailbone. Reach back through the legs. Keeping that left armpit lifted, take a full inhale into the left side body. Unwind with breath and steady arms. Step through low lunge. Hug to the midline. Inhale, right arm up. Tack that outer right hip back. Back, back, back. Oh, that feels good. Touch the floor. Try it with the knee down. Good. Touch the floor. Back knee up. Up or down, your choice on that third one. Touching the floor, step back. From downward facing dog, take your left knee forward, coming into pigeon. Good, let's go ahead and take our fingertips back, getting into that hip flexor here. Anchor the tailbone down and extend out through the bones of the legs. I can feel my hip flexors from Monday's practice, actually. Yeah. It took like a couple days for that to seep in, but then I was like, maybe a day and a half.
Really
I was like, oh, there it is. So draw the tailbone down and then reach through the legs. Lift the belly and lift up evenly through both side bodies here. You can keep your fingers on the floor or you can staying buoyant, lift the arms. Exhale down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Keep the legs charged, so no sitting on the front hip. From the feet, pull the muscles up the legs into the pelvis. If lifting your arms means you collapse onto your front sit bone, don't lift your arms. Nice. Go ahead and step back and swap legs. Right leg forward. So getting into the hip flexors with this little set. Point the whole ankle joint in the front foot and draw the toes back. And just feel how by using your toes, you can stabilize the pose. if this front foot isn't really working, I feel really teeter-totter-like. But I use this foot, the top of it is my kickstand. And you can do the same thing. From the feet, pull the muscles up the legs. From the active feet, pull the muscles up the legs into the hips. So much so that your front hip moves back a little bit and the back hip moves forward a little bit. Integration, hugging in, creating a centered strength in the pelvis. Root the tailbone, lift the belly, lift the arms. Keep the heart buoyant, even as the breath goes out. Lift the belly, lift the heart, lift the arms. One more. Good, touch the floor. Step back, doggy dog. Bring the left knee forward, pigeon. And go ahead and come forward onto your forearms. So here we're bringing the stretch now into the glute to the front side. Work the toes the same way. So even though we're not upright, and it's not necessarily like we need that kickstand, we want to keep the foundation of the feet alive. Hug the legs to the midline now. And as you do that, can you feel how you kind of lift up away from the floor a tad bit? That's what we want. That actually creates support into the deepest muscle of our body, our psoas muscle. But when we're just like oozy lackadaisical, over time the psoas muscle is gonna take a beating for that. So from the feet, draw up the legs into the hips. Feel yourself become a little buoyant now. Press the elbows down and push them forward. Use that as traction to use the tone now of the inner thighs and move your groins back. So the elbows pushing forward and the tone of your legs helps you to move the groins back and apart. Lift the belly up away from the front quad. And now go ahead and reach your fingers, without changing the legs, reach your fingers forward and melt the heart. Good, breathe your way back. Place the hands. Step back, doggy dog. Right leg forward. Come onto the elbows. So as you push forward through the forearms, not only can we move our groins back, but you can ignite a grander extension through the back leg. So push forward and reach forward through your elbows and reach back through your back heel. Scoop your left sit bone under you. Reach back through the back heel more. And with a lifted belly, go ahead and Spider Woman or Spider-Man it. Lift the undersides of the arms and soften the heart. Back of the neck here long enough that someone you love could place a gentle, sweet, endearing kiss on the back of the neck. Come on up to plank. Come back to your belly. One more thigh stretch each side. Go ahead and swap sides. Good. Go ahead and breathe your way back into a child's pose. Settling the hips back. Let your body relax here. Let your body release here. Inhale, come on up. We're gonna take our final pose at the wall. Possibly we'll want a blanket actually for this one. Let me show you what it looks like. So we're gonna bring our mat right up to here at a lattice, somewhere at home, somewhere where you can have a bare wall behind you. I'm gonna use a blanket at the wall to support the curve of my sacrum. I'll show you what it looks like first, and then we'll go into it together. Those of you that already know it, that have done it tons of times, don't No need weight on me. So the blanket's close to the wall. The side body is close to the wall. You'll roll back onto the floor and lift the legs, and then kind of inchworm your way to the wall so that the hips, not way up by the kidneys, but just the hips are supported by the blanket beneath you. I'm gonna come out to come around and observe the room, but go ahead and take all the time you need to come into it. If anybody wants a strap to strap up their legs, let me know and I can bring you one of those. So I want the legs to be lifted without it feeling like you have to put a lot of effort there to hold them together. And so the strap will come somewhere just above the knees. This pose should feel so good after all that work, and then I'll let you kind of snuggle it up. Does that feel good? I'm gonna show, okay, awesome. Here, reversing the circulation of the legs. It's called 530 pose because it's a great asana to do at the end of a long day if you've been standing or sitting. A pose that helps to relieve tired legs. What a blessing to have these practices that strengthen us and that allow us and invite us to soften. We'll stay here for a couple minutes. Breath by breath, let the body become heavy, still, and quiet. Relax the quads even deeper now and soften your belly. Three more deep breaths, all the way in and all the way out. Let your toes relax. Soften the arches of your feet. If you have a strap around your legs, slowly and mindfully, you can begin to let yourself out of there. Just loosen it up enough that when you roll to the side, you can bring it to your hips. Or just pull it off the feet. And now with the breath still moving, we're gonna bend the knees. Take one arm over your head. For me, I'll lift my right arm, and I'm gonna roll over to my right side. And then just rest there on your side with that bicep underneath you becoming your pillow. You can even pivot the heart a little closer to the earth, and you'll roll right off of your blanket, so you're not on your blanket anymore. Breathe into the back body as you're turned in with remembrance to the countless blessings that are in your life right now. Not the blessings that are coming once you have X amount of money in your bank account, or once you've learned that perfect handstand, or fill in the blanks. But the plentiful blessings that are here right now. With buoyancy in your heart, come on up, take a seat. Thank you so much for being one of the blessings that I count. Namaste.